he speaks German well, and I was asking him for help to answer my
Mm.
exam. No, just kidding. To answer my exams. He asked, easy diploma, easy
Easy
citizenship.
diploma. Citizen. Hi everyone, I'm Jelly.
And I'm Camille, and from the last time, we talked about all the requirements or documents that needed to be gathered for our visa. Jelik going to the Netherlands, and me instead going here to Italy. And now we're going to share about the timeline. Like, how much time did it really take us to gather all those
Mm.
documents because it didn't just appear there to be submitted. We needed a lot of time. So, yeah, let's start with you, Jelik.
All right, let's start. So, I actually submitted my application on May 31 of 2023. So, that was a random night in my bedroom scrolling, the part where I am searching for jobs in Europe that I mentioned in our first episode. So, I applied through their website and I heard from the HR on June 9, 2023. So, 9 days of waiting. So I wasn't really expecting much and I didn't have any high expectations. So I just wanted to try something new. I was surprised that I heard from the HR actually. So from there, the process went on and on. First, the HR screening, of course, and then there are a couple of technical interviews, a technical assignment, and then there were, I think, a lead interview, and then another lead interview, I think a department lead of
Yeah.
sorts. And then all of that happened in a month or so. And then I received my offer on July 27, 2023.
Cool.
So they gave me a couple of days to think about it. But of course, I was just pretending to think about it. I really wanted it. I really wanted it, but yeah, I gave them a couple of days just for
Yeah.
the thrill of it.
At the back of your mind, you already
I'm
accepted it, but
already in
you're
Europe.
yeah.
So the interview process, it was 6 stages. It's different from what I'm used to here in the Philippines. This was definitely longer, definitely more time consuming. And then August 2. So that was the contract signing. So I already signed the
Mm,
contract
it's
and
official.
I'm ready to start a new job.
Yeah.
And that's also a sign for them to start the relocation process for me. Just to let you know, I was still working at my previous job when I was doing
Yeah.
this. But of course, I already gave them my notice. So they already know that I'm leaving. As mentioned in episode 2, part 1, they gave me some forms to submit.
Mm,
And those include the MVV, which is the HSM visa. So they started to submit that to the IND, which is the Immigration and Naturalization Service of the Netherlands. And they submitted that after the contract signing. And then I received the approval of that from the IND on August 14.
mm.
And then I was able to pick it up at the embassy in Makati on August 23. I couldn't get it right away because I needed to set an appointment. Please be reminded that the schedule of the embassy is always almost quite full. Give it some allowance. So if you think you need to pick it up next month, book the appointment right away.
It's
That will
true.
help you a lot when it comes to setting an appointment.
Mm,
Right. And then I got my visa and then I was waiting for the Polo approved documents. So this is all related to the OEC. I got the approval for that on September 1, 2023. And that was
mm.
also the day I started the OEC process. Took me a couple of days to finish phase 1, so I submitted phase 1 on September 5. I received the for approval status on September 12. And that's when I submitted phase 2 of OEC. Finally, my OEC was approved and ready for pickup on September 19. My timeline is very tight because I left the Philippines on September 27. My last day from my last work is on September 15. So I only had a week of rest and then
Yeah.
I flew out of the country.
Yeah, and I mean, oh, it must be really tiring. Like we mentioned last time, we're just lucky that we were excited at that time because otherwise,
Exactly.
if we're just tired and if we're gonna do it now, it's gonna be too much. Because imagine the flight from the Philippines to Europe is already too much.
16, 18 hours, I think.
Yeah. Where did
Not
you
sure
stop, by the
Italy.
way?
Dubai, Dubai.
Dubai.
So
Uh-huh.
the flight was Emirates, which was paid for by my company. So
Yeah.
it was a really nice experience. Nice airline. Very luxurious, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I flew with Emirates too. I mean,
Mm.
out of the pocket.
That that must have been expensive.
Yeah, it was. We waited for the lowest price.
Mm.
Um, the stop was also in Dubai. But yeah,
Mm.
when my husband, then boyfriend, came to the Philippines, it was through Singapore. I was thinking
Oh.
Milan to Singapore and
Mhm.
then Singapore to Manila. So I was thinking if I wanted the same stop. Because
Mm.
you know me as a person, right? I'm so hopeless when it comes to finding directions. I was worried about how big the Dubai airport will be. And at least in Singapore, I wouldn't be much lost. And
You survived
then,
the Dubai airport.
yeah, I
But
just
it
got
was
lucky,
so
really.
big,
It
crazy big.
was
There are trains, metros inside
inside.
the airport.
That's true. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. The problem with Singapore is that it's a
Mm.
short flight from Manila to Singapore. But I was
Mm.
thinking if I'm okay with the long flight straight from Singapore to Milan.
Mm.
So,
How
I don't
many
know.
hours is
I don't know. I'll ask my husband.
okay,
But
okay.
with me, I think I was more comfortable with the idea of because Dubai is pretty much in the middle. It's like six,
Approximately
eight
five,
hours.
yeah, yeah, six,
Yeah.
yeah, 6 hours.
Anyway, sorry,
Mm.
segue from.
No, 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 okay. Yeah, that's my timeline. So it's a pretty tight timeline, I would say, compared to the other stories I was hearing. For them, it took them half a year,
Mm.
for example. Some of them started in the Philippines already working and then flew a month later because of the delay with Polo and
Oh,
everything. This was, I would say, it was a very smooth process that I went through. But looking back, it was really stressful now that wow,
yeah.
I was able to do that in such a short period of time. So that
Yeah.
was someone else. That was not me.
No, I salute you for that because
Oh
it's
no,
very
thank you.
tiring,
Mm,
right? Gathering all the
definitely.
documents and then being anxious whether everything's gonna go well. And
True,
then
true. And
first
then
time in a long, yeah.
actually, you know, having the thought of leaving your family and friends for a long time that
Yeah.
didn't sink into me until we were at the airport and we were now all
Uh,
crying. Now I'm leaving.
uh,
So that was so sad, but yeah, yeah.
mm,
It's part of the OFW life.
yeah, that's true.
Well, maybe let's hear your timeline.
Like I mentioned before, I was studying European languages. Actually, after graduation, I wanted to go to Europe. My Italian boyfriend and I haven't met yet that time.
Mm,
We were boyfriend and girlfriend online. So,
online. And how long already during is this during college?
yeah, it's
Ah,
like I
okay.
don't know if it's like my third or fourth year in
Fourth
college.
year.
So we met because I was learning German and he lives in the German-Italian speaking part of Italy.
Mm.
So he speaks German well. And I was asking him for help to answer my
Mm.
exam. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, answer my exams.
Easy pass.
Easy diploma, easy
Easy
citizenship.
diploma. Citizen.
I'm just kidding. I was thinking, as a gift to myself, wow, rich. I was thinking after I graduate, I wanna go meet him in Italy. But then I remember it was August and it's like peak summer. So I'm also like, no, I think I must stay here with the air conditioning in the Philippines
Mm.
because it's not common here, no, in Europe
Mm.
that houses have air conditioning.
True.
And I'm very, very weak when it comes to the heat. Like I
To heat,
feel
yeah.
very exhausted. I get migraine.
Mm.
So I don't think it was a good idea. And also, before me wanting to go to Europe, he already wanted to go to the Philippines beforehand.
Mm.
When we met, as soon as he's on vacation from work, he wanted to immediately go and meet me. So, of course, we
Mm.
can try out whether we match, whether
Mm-hmm.
we can live harmoniously with each other, and we can
Mm-hmm.
proceed with the relationship. But it was COVID time. I think this was, oh, it was already. Oh my gosh, we've been together for quite a while. I'm just realizing now. It was like 2021, early 2021.
Mm,
We were boyfriend and girlfriend back then, and he wanted to go. Europe was already starting to open its doors to
mm,
moving, but the Philippines is not yet. And I wouldn't want him to risk either not being sure if he can actually enter the Philippines, like being stuck in the airport or
yeah.
in our
Quarantine, I think.
quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't want him to push through with that. So it was moved again. And then
Mm,
we finally met in person for the first time. I think it was late 2022 already. We're already like a year and a half in the
mm.
relationship. Yeah.
Wow, long distance for a year and a half.
Yeah, we lived together in my condo in Metro Manila. We stayed there for 5 months. We realized that we work with each other very well. It's very
Nice.
peaceful. We're very happy being together. And it was a time when I'm working from home and he's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So what I wanted to point out is that you would get to test the strength of your relationship, especially if you're together 24/7, right? That's
True.
why a lot of relationships suddenly found problems during COVID because they were trapped
They were living together,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
for very long hours every day.
Yeah, exactly. No one goes to work. They're just together 24 hours stuck in a room.
Mm.
And that was basically our situation back then.
Oh, by the way, only Europeans you could hear that they are going for a vacation for 5 months.
True, true. Oh my gosh, that's true.
Right now,
That's
it's normal for us already to hear. But when, for example, if I was hearing that 2 years ago, 5 month vacation, you don't
yeah.
have a job anymore when you come back.
Yeah, it's true, right? It's already difficult to ask for a 1 week, like you were already trying to.
True. You have to support many evidence and
True.
papers that you're actually going on vacation.
Yeah, but it's true, no, your point that they're really good with when it comes to employee benefits and
True. Mm.
forcing you to go on vacation to use
Mm.
your leaves like that. So yeah, we were together from November to March, and then I was supposed to go back with him in Italy and work for a hotel. But then
Mm.
yeah, but I mean, it was just some sort of arrangement, so I don't know. I can just easily come back with him instead of
Okay.
arranging all the documents as a partner because,
Okay.
in the Philippines, it takes so much more documents to prove that you're in a stable relationship than
True.
coming for work. So
Mm.
I was supposed to work here in Italy, but then, like you mentioned, it's banned in the Philippines to have direct hires.
Direct hires.
I already had the interview and everything, and yeah, everything's okay. I'm supposed to go back with him. But then by January or February, the boss is just about to fix the papers or the documents because it's his first time hiring a Filipino. So there's no
Mm.
experience yet with the visa and everything. My boyfriend needs to go back by March, and 1 month wasn't enough
Mm.
to fix all
To
the
process everything.
documents.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Because even for you, right, the polo, like you mentioned, they need to go to Berlin and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And
Like,
this was 2023 already?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah, it
March.
was.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just didn't push through with it because honestly, I was just going there for work just to for the vibe, for like to be with him, to
Yes.
because I already
Mm.
have a job and which
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
and which was remote, so I can bring it also wherever I want. I can work. So yeah, it was just really working there. So I do
Mm-hmm.
something and I can go back when he goes back to Italy. But we didn't push through with it because it's gonna be late anyway. It's
Mm.
impossible that we can go back together. So
Mm.
we ended up not pushing through with it. We were in a long distance relationship again for
Mm.
another how many months until I came here in Italy in September 2023. During those times, I gathered, of course, like ordering my birth certificate from PSA
Mm-hmm.
online, which
Yeah.
thankfully is easy. We don't need to go anymore to a branch.
Did you
Yeah.
also need apostille documents?
Yes, oh my God.
Wow, same.
Apostle documents. I forgot which one. I need to apostle auto-certificación.
Think
Some
birth
sort of
certificate.
and birth certificate too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that takes time too and money,
That
right?
takes and money. True.
And also him, he needs to send me some documents that needs to be
Mm.
apostilled here in Italy. And then, of course, I needed to wait. I think, if I remember correctly, it was delivered via DHL. It was
Mm,
just literally the document itself, delivered
yeah.
at your home, at your
Mm,
door.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Same for me for my contract. They also
yeah,
delivered it in an envelope. So that was quite a journey for the document, you know.
true.
So
It's
good
so
thing
weird
it
when you
didn't get damaged.
because if it gets damaged, oh my gosh, it's another waiting time, right?
Problem, yeah.
So, let's say when he went back to Italy in March, we started gathering the documents by April because really
Like,
it takes some time.
mm,
And you already mentioned that as soon as you can, try to find a date where you
yeah.
can go submit the documents, right?
Yeah.
Because it's true, it's always full. And
Mm,
even if your documents are already ready, but you don't have a fixed appointment, then it's for nothing because you couldn't
mm,
submit the documents to the visa center. The earliest that you can launch your application is like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Is it 2 or 3 months before your flight? If my intended date of going to Europe is September, I think I went here September 12 or something. July or June is the earliest that I could apply. So April, May, June, we were just gathering all these
all the
documents
documents.
yeah,
Okay.
until it's
Mm,
ready, and then by May or June, I already set the earliest appointment that I can. And then,
that's smart. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we already know how effortful it would be. After 3 weeks or so, I received back my passport with a visa in it. And
Nice.
yeah, it's all
Mm.
good after that. And it really takes that much time. I see on Facebook, here
Mm.
we go again with the Facebook group. They give back the passport. Sometimes it takes a month or even a bit more
Mm.
than 30 days of you just waiting whether you're gonna get the visa or not. It would
Mm-hmm.
hurt, right? When you
Yeah.
waited for 30 days only to
Then
find out that.
rejected. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's always important as well. Like we mentioned last time, if you're just applying for the visa, just go like submit the ticket booking, not the actual
The flight ticket. Yeah.
flight. Because the
Mm-hmm.
flight costs how much here?
Probably 60,000 pesos minimum one way.
Minimum.
Mm.
Yeah. So imagine, and then if you get rejected, what are you gonna
Mm.
do with that flight? So yeah.
You can get it back unless you booked a refundable flight, but that
Yeah.
would also cost extra money.
Yes,
So yeah,
exactly.
just plan accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And also, yeah, like we mentioned, you went to work in the Netherlands, and I was also initially supposed to go to work in Italy. But
Mhm.
we would like just to remind our audience to have a trusted agency, otherwise, have a trusted direct company who would hire you and who's willing to go through all the paperwork.
Yeah,
Because direct hiring is banned in the Philippines. So unless it's a really trustworthy company and who's willing to go through all these efforts, then
100%. Yeah. I've heard some stories of people getting scammed that
yeah.
please be reminded there are no agencies, I think, when it comes to direct hires, because there are
Mm-mm.
posts before that they're saying they're an agency for direct hires. So that defeats the purpose. You are a direct hire, so
You're
you don't need an agency.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Mm-mm.
agencies probably is not for direct hires. I'm not sure about the process, but please, please, please don't be fooled people
Direct hire, you speak directly with the company
with the
where you're
company.
working for.
Yeah.
Directly there, no other middle person. It's
Yeah.
them who needs to work on the documents for you to get to the country you have to get to.
Mm.
Since we're talking about the timeline, is that
Mm-hmm.
so of course when I reach Italy, we're gonna get married here, right? So
Yeah.
it's supposedly married, especially in our culture, it's a huge thing. There's a lot of preparation.
Hawak mo yung lipstick.
Oo nga. Maglalagay nga.
Wait lang,
Mukha ba siyang
nag-explain ka kasi hawak ang lipstick.
in our culture, wedding is a huge preparation, it's a huge celebration. But
Yeah.
honestly, we don't really give a shit about
Hoot.
it. Yeah, we got married, I think, within 30 days of me
30
arriving.
days
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
it was
arrived.
speedy wedding.
Mm.
No,
That's
but we
nice.
got
As long as you're both happy. Yeah.
yeah, because we just really wanted something intimate, and then
Mm.
we're just, our family members are there, and we got a lot of help. By the way, if you want to get married, especially in Italy, where the bureaucracy also takes a lot of time, maybe as
Mm-hmm.
long as the Philippines, you really need to fix the documents because wedding is a legal, you need legal documents
Yeah.
too. So you need to go to the city hall, you need to submit some papers, and then you're going to have a police visit. So the visit for your apartment is to check
Mm-hmm.
whether your space can accompany both of you. Otherwise, you need,
What?
yeah. So there's two of you there. You should have enough space to live in that house or in that apartment,
Okay.
right? There's a police visit like that and to check your documents as well. Yeah, I
That's
mean, the
kind of
police.
weird. Why a police? Why not a representative from the
I don't know
government?
you. I don't know either. After submitting all the documents and everything has been approved for both of you, you're both single, you're not tied to anyone else by marriage, by a previous marriage, the living conditions are good, then okay. Now, the city hall will post like an announcement that the two of you are gonna get married. So it will be posted,
Mm.
in the bulletin
What?
or
Really?
around. Yeah, it's, to announce that these two are getting married and also to check if there's anyone who's going to object. So,
Mm. Okay.
yeah, no objections after a period of time, then you can proceed with the wedding.
Like you're part of the community that I feel like people are going to congratulate you when they see your pictures and
Yeah,
everything. That's
exactly. You see it actually around sometimes that these two are getting married. It's on a post, it's on a bulletin, it's on a wall.
Is it also on the newspapers or
I think
no?
so, but I'm
Ah,
not a reader of
okay.
newspapers. So.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it for me. My timeline.
Nice. I think that should give enough idea for our audience how long it will take, whether you're
Mm-hmm.
going for the marriage path or the work path. So always plan ahead and plan accordingly and always give allowance to whatever you set an
Yep.
appointment for example.
If you have any questions about visa or any other documents related to only our experience, because we wouldn't
Yes.
know otherwise,
Yeah.
feel free to leave a comment. And we'll see you again next time
See you next
episode.
time. Thank you for
Thank you.
watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.